Speaking of apple juice, right? Sometimes you want to go out with your homies. You sit down. You like, man, let's watch a movie. Nah, I don't want to watch no movie. Let's watch a game. So you end up watching the game, and you're like, all right, cool. Then y'all get to going into a debate about some things going back and forth, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want you to be my friend no more. Then y'all go y'all separate ways. But I thought y'all was best friends forever. Looking a little ugly over there. That's why I had to wear the red today. Nick Bosa right now, reigning defensive player of the year, looking like he don't want to be friends with y'all no more. You already got a situation with your quarterback, Dave. Now your best pass rusher, he he in Cabo, not with Tomo, but he in Cabo. Said he ain't coming back till he get a contract. So, how big of a problem is this holdout, Dave?
Man, why you had to do that to me, man? Why? Bravo on the title. Bravo on the title and the transition because I was lost at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you had to 495. I had to bring it back.
Man, this is devastating to our team, man. This is the I know Fred Warner is the leader of the team on the defense, but our defense thrives with Nick Bosa being on the defensive line. Without him, I'm not sure what kind of habit we're going to be able to create. Yes, I do know that we signed Javon Hargrave in this offseason, and we still have our Eric Armstead. We still got a couple. We got Drake Jackson that we drafted last year, who I think is going to be really good year to come. But Bosa is the defensive lineman that we need. He's the reigning defensive player of the year. It's devastating. And then honestly, with his contract, he's still on his rookie contract. So for all of those people that don't understand, Nick Bosa is not getting fined because he's on a rookie contract. Since he's on a rookie contract, he does not have to worry about the $50,000 fine that happens from not showing up to training camp. For all of those who don't know about that.
Shots fired.
So as far as his contract for this season, he would make about $17.8 million this season. This is a 4-year contract that he got when he got drafted in 2019. So this is the last year of that contract. After this, he would be an unrestricted free agent next season. But of course, San Francisco more than likely will franchise tag him just to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. However, pay the man. What are y'all waiting on? Without him, where did we go last year? He's the reason our defense thrived all last season. Nick Bosa had 18 and a half sacks last season. This is the highest sack season he's had since he's been in the league. He got to make sure that we got to make sure, John Lynch, this message is to you, pay him whatever he wants to get paid. You didn't already pay Fred Warner. My thing is you didn't have an issue with paying Jimmy Garoppolo, making him the highest paid quarterback in the league, and he didn't improve nothing for only 5 games. People forget in 2017, he after we got him for the second half of the season where he won 5 games straight after he started, John Lynch went and gave him the biggest contract in NFL history at that time. This is Jimmy Garoppolo, who wasn't a starting quarterback in the league. We traded a 2nd-round pick for him, and we gave him all that money. And where's Jimmy Garoppolo now? He's in Las Vegas with the Raiders. He's not even on the team anymore. Nick Bosa has been with the team since then. And he's led this team. The 3 years we've gotten to the playoffs and to the NFC Championship game, at least, has been because of Nick Bosa and the rest of that defense. It's been led by him and Fred Warner, of course. Everyone knows Fred Warner is the best middle linebacker in the league, but we still need Nick Bosa on that defensive line. Can y'all tell me who else on the defensive line can cause havoc like him? Not Eric Armstead. He hasn't had a 10-sack season since he's been in the league. Javon Hargrave can cause some havoc, but this is a new scheme for him. We just got him from the Eagles this offseason. So from what I understand, we need him. We need him on this team. So John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, Jed York, whatever y'all need to do, sign him. Give him that contract. If not, you're going to lose him, and you might lose him for nothing. So sign him.
Joe? Oh, you sound like Bosa agent. I can't hear you, man.
All right, I'm not even about to do it no more. I had a good intro to this, but I messed it up. But look, this is all I gotta say, man. How about them 49ers? If I wasn't mistaken, Tom, I thought I'm watching the Cowboys. Every time I look up, they in the media. Every time I look up, they in the media. Let's rewind. Let's pull back the curtain and rewind, right? So, who are they gonna draft? Is it gonna be Mac Jones? Is it gonna be what's that boy name from what's the name from the Jets? Is it gonna be Mac Jones? Is it gonna be I can't think of his name. Zach Wilson? Zach Wilson. I'm talking about in the draft.
You talking about the draft?
Before they got Trey Lance. Is it gonna be Mac Jones? Is it gonna be Zach Wilson? And the answer is we don't know. It's gonna be Trey Lance. All right.
So Nick Bosa was like, yeah. So when I pick up the phone,
Mm-hmm.
that's Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan said, nope.
My bad. That was a funny honor telling me you tripping Dave. But look though, I had to think of something fast to top of my head. But look though, the 49ers, man. Listen to this. Always in the media. Who we gonna drive? Is it gonna be Trey Lance? Is it gonna be Zach Wilson? Is it gonna be Mac Jones? All right, they had Trey Lance all along. Who gonna be the starter? Is it Trey Lance? Is it Garoppolo? We all knew it was gonna be Garoppolo. Fred Warner contract coming up. Oh my God, are they gonna pay Fred Warner in 2020? What happened? They paid Fred Warner in the middle of a training camp. All right, they always let their first of all, Dave, if I'm not mistaken, right, in Tombo, the 4 best players in the 49ers are Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, George Kittle, and Deebo Samuel, right? Before Chris McCaffrey got there. Fred Warner contract was up, same thing was going on. All these contract talks, is he gonna get signed? He never getting signed anyway. George Kittle contract was up, same thing, lingering in the offseason. Is he gonna get signed? What happened? They still gave him an extension. Deebo Samuel, we saw last year. People thought he wasn't gonna sign. He had to sign up in the club. He was like, no, I ain't signed about the 49ers. What happened? Man, in training camp, he signed a contract. So Nick Bosa is gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. But the only thing is this: I don't think it's gonna hurt y'all. Now we all know Deebo Samuel when he didn't get his contract on time and he started the training camp late, it affected his season. He came out and said that he had a bad season. You know, he's gonna come back this year. Nick Bosa plays a different position. I mean, his job is to put his 3 fingers on the ground and attack the quarterback. So I think that Nick Bosa is going to be all right. He's going to be all right, and he's going to get paid. Everything's going to be good. No, this is a bunch of drama going on right now in the 49ers.
Man, Joe, you stole my thunder there. I should have went before you because I was going to say, man, this is why they talking about Dak interceptions because they ain't had nothing else to talk about for real with the Cowboys. Ain't nobody out here just stealing cologne and stuff from Macy's.
Cologne.
Hey, go look up the running back. He was stealing cologne. It was crazy. But they gonna pay him. Reigning defensive player of the year. This is one of those things where you kind of try to fake holdout where you're like, we have the leverage. No, he has leverage. Technically, in this situation, Bosa kind of has leverage because Dave, you said it. He's not getting fined. So he like, it's not my money. You're not taking nothing from me. So I'm still getting mine. Also, think about it like this. Dave came on here a few weeks ago. He was debating who was better. Was it Bosa or was it Watt? He said his whole thing throughout that debate was impacts winning. Kev said it in the comments. They don't have a quarterback that they really believe in. They spend all their draft capital to go get one they thought they believed in, but they're not using them. So is it going to be Sam Darnold? Okay. Is it going to be Brock Purdy? Okay. But at the end of the day, this team is led by that defense. And who's the captain on that defense? I mean, you could say it's split between him and Fred Warner. But when you're an offensive lineman, are you worried about the linebackers or are you worried about that pass rush? Because that pass rush is there. And I think he got hurt in that Eagles game. I think he did.
He got hurt early in the game. He got ran over in the sideline and messed him up.
So that right there shows the impact on winning. Because technically, if their defense was holding strong, they could have probably etched out that game, because the Eagles weren't like blowing them out for real. Even when the quarterback went down, it still looked a little shaky. Hurts was looking a little hurt. But with this being said, Bosa's gonna come back. He's going to reset the market for pass rushers. And we may be having this conversation maybe next year or a year after that, talking about Michael Parsons in Cabo because he holding out. So look, hey, Dallas, just take notes because when you got that defensive pass rush there, you don't want to play around.
Yeah, I do agree with that part. And that's why I think it's important that we sign him now. Now this is to say that yes, he does not normally partake in training camp. This is what Bosa normally does. He's normally not in training camp as far as like all the drills, but he's usually at least see him out there. Right now, he's not out there at all. Who knows exactly where he's training with or who he's training with, but his main trainer is usually with us at training camp. And right now, he's not getting that training that he needs. Now, I don't think it's going to affect him per se. I'm just talking about the team. I think it'll affect the team that if he's not paid at least by week 1, because he's threatening to sit out the season until he gets paid. That's the only issue with this. With Fred Warner, there was no real threat of him sitting out in the season. He got paid, and that was pretty much what it was. Debo was the only one that pretty much is the same thing because he threatened to sit out the season, and it affected him because he didn't come back and he didn't look the same last season. But Bosa, I'm not worried about how he looks as far as him coming out and playing. It's just the team needs him a lot, and without him, it affects the defense.
Yeah.
I think he'll sign back.
I know he will. John Lynch not gonna go out like that.
Yeah, he just wanted to play of the year. Like,
where's the pen? Like, go to him. Give him the pen. Man, well,
don't need to worry, Dave. Relax. You don't need to worry. Y'all gonna keep him.
There you go. And of course, you still got. And when he comes back, he's gonna be like Zach Martin, back to business. It ain't gonna be no big media stunt. Meanwhile,
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.